Hi, I'm Evelyn, and welcome to this week's book chat. This week on Book Chat, we will be looking at Charlotte Barkla. Charlotte Barkla has written a number of books for Stage 1 and Early Stage 1. But if you're in Stage 2 and like science, you might like reading Edie's experiments. Charlotte will now answer the 5 book chat questions.
Hello. So, question number 1. How long does it take you to write a book? Well, that really depends. Sometimes picture books are a bit quicker for me to write than novels, but then sometimes they take even longer to be published. For example, this novel, Edie's Experiments, it probably took me maybe 18 months to write it, and compared to this book, All Bodies Are Good Bodies, it's a picture book, so it took me maybe 6 months to write it on and off. But then this one took about 12 months to be published, whereas this one took 3 or 4 years to be published. So it kind of depends. Question number 2, what was your favorite book as a child? I have always loved funny books. I still love funny books. I like writing them and I like reading them. As a kid, I was a big fan of Maurice Gleitzman and also Roald Dahl. Probably Matilda would be one of my favorite books of all time. Question 3, if you won $10 million, what would you do with the money? Wow. Well, firstly, I would be very happy. I would probably go on a holiday and I would pay off my house mortgage. That's a bit boring. But also I would probably give some away to a charity or someone who maybe needed it more than I did, because $10 million would be quite a lot of money. Question number 4, if you could spend one day in a book, which would you choose and what would you do? That is a great question. I would choose The Magic Faraway Tree by Enid Blyton. I've always loved Enid Blyton books, and The Magic Faraway Tree I just found so intriguing because I just loved the idea of being able to climb up a tree and for different worlds to be rotating around at the top that you could go and explore. So I would choose that one. But I would have to make sure to come down the tree before the worlds changed so that I didn't get stuck. Question number 5, what advice would you give to kids wanting to become better writers? Okay, my best advice would be just to have fun with it. And also to try not to make your work too perfect. And what I mean by that is sometimes when I sit down and I'm writing, if I try to make a sentence perfect or an idea perfect, I just get all stuck. Whereas if I can kind of be a bit messy, just let myself be creative, I can write much more easily, and I can always come back later and fix everything up and make it really, really good. And that's all. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Charlotte. A number of her books are available at the library.